Hi, I'm Andrew, the Paisley robot guy, and I'm going to charge my TurboPi batteries. These are the TurboPi batteries from Hiwonder, and this is the Hiwonder battery charger for these batteries. So I'm going to charge my batteries there, but first I'm going to make a special note. I've left this charger disconnected, and the reason is that when I connect the charger into power, this electrode, this is an electrode here, an electrode here, one here, and one there. They'll all be energized with the voltage, and I want to be very mindful of that. I don't want any sparks, and when the charger is on, I don't want anything touching the charger that shouldn't be touched. So the way the charger works is this is its charger cable, and this is one end of it. It's a USB male A cable, and it goes into a USB receptacle. So before I plug this in to start the batteries charging, I'm going to take a battery here. Right, and I have it like this, and I'm going to put it in as indicated on the charger. Here's the second battery. I'm going to put it in as indicated on the charger. And now I'm going to plug in the charger into a USB receptacle. I have one. I've also used wall warts that are used to charge cell phones. So now that the battery charger is plugged in, the LEDs on it are this reddish color. They're red. That indicates the batteries are currently being charged. And once they have been charged, the LEDs will be green. So I will be back in a bit with the charged batteries, and then I'll do the install in the robot and turn it on. Okay, we're back. The batteries are charged. And as it is right now, even though the batteries are charged, these electrical contacts on the charger, they're still live. There's still energy in them. So what I'm going to do before I remove the batteries is to disconnect the charger from power. Just a second here. Excuse my reach. And the charger is disconnected. We can see the charging cable in the screen. Now before I put these in the robot, I'm going to make sure everything is off. So I'm turning off this power switch on the riser board on the Raspberry Pi, and I'm going to turn off the battery pack power switch, so it is off. All right, and the reason is that I don't want any of the motors to accidentally energize when I plug the batteries in. Just, you know, in case there are any unintended consequences, don't want that to happen. So now that all the switches are off and the battery charger is unplugged, I can start installing the battery. So I'm gonna pick up the robot, rotate it, make sure I don't torque this camera head. It could come off. I want to be very careful about it. It's delicate. So here's the bottom side of the robot. Here's the battery pack. Remove it. Take the first battery, put it in this fashion. Take the second battery, right? Flat end against the spring. Put that in. The battery pack on, put the line follower sensor cable back in, and it is a keyed connector. So I will push this back in. So it's in. Okay. So again, I'm going to make sure this switch is off. It is. And I'm going to turn the battery pack switch on. So it's on. We'll put the robot here. And now I'm going to turn the robot on. There it is. Okay, so it's on, and what it's doing right now is it's booting. So it's booting, LEDs are on. It takes some time for it to boot up. So if you didn't hear that, the fan just spun up on the Raspberry Pi board. That's part of the boot sequence. So we can see the ultrasonic sensor LEDs are on. And once this robot boots up, we will most certainly hear a beep from the robot. And as it boots up, once it's booted, it will deploy a Wi-Fi hotspot that we can log into to remotely control the robot. So that beep and camera move shows that the robot's booted up. And now I can connect to the robot and start controlling it. And that will be shown in a later video. Hi, I'm Andrew, the Paisley robot guy. And if you like what you saw in that video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons below. I'd very much appreciate it. Thanks.